Hey, welcome to the platform, a thought provoking platform, an atmosphere designed to be authentic and real without condemnation and judgment. Here so that we can talk and expound upon our journeys that make us who we are as people. Hey, welcome to Let's Talk. All right, let's get it together. Enjoy the episode. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Let's Talk. I'm your host, Shelby Scott. Hey, I was just sitting here, just thinking, just as I usually do, right? I'm a very cerebral person. I like to think anyway. And I was just thinking to myself, right? And, the struggles that so many of us experience that's trying to traverse this landscape that we call life. And, a lot of times we stumble and we fall and we find it hard to navigate, and with so much peripheral noise going on, distraction can be one thing as well that we'll have to contend with. And this age of information and everybody's got advice and just life comes at you strong and hard, right? It's almost as if you're just trapped in this whirlwind, this barrage of information and deadlines and mandatory meetings, and the kids gotta go to baseball and everybody's just pulling at you every which way, right? And sometimes we might think I'm just not cut out for this. I'm not good enough for this. And that thing that you may have done years and years ago creeps up into your mind, and you're like, man, if they only knew how screwed up I am inside, or if they only knew the skeletons in my closet that I've got tucked away, what would they think about me, and how would I be able to go on? Well, listen, friend, we've all got skeletons in our closets. Some of us more than others, right? But the thing is, you cannot afford to let skeletons in your closet become that deafening thing that you cannot hear the voice of reasoning. You cannot let skeletons in your closet become the defining thing that leads you to a road of non-productivity, absent-minded, non-fruitful, and adding to your mayhem. Sometimes it's all in your mind. And I think the basis of that is just you're too involved with yourself. That's a thing, right? We can become so involved with just our own selfishness and not really consider that, if we're looking at taking care of somebody else and really being there for other people, you don't have time to think about things that probably don't matter anyway. That thing you might have said 10 years ago, or that thing you might have done. Now, let me just get this straight. We're not talking about criminal activity that involves maybe hurting someone or whatever have you. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you feeling like you're not good enough, or something you might have said and was taken out of context, or anything falls short of major criminal activity here. It's all yesterday, is what I'm saying. That's yesterday. I can't tell you how many times I come across people that refuses to let their past go, that refuses to move on from a situation that's been haunting them and holding them back and tying them down, quite frankly, for years and years. You gotta move on. You can't allow other people to hold you back either. I have relationships that are not the greatest. I'm gonna be quite transparent here with you. Well, I don't have particularly good relationships with some of my siblings. And, it's hurtful, but I understand where I'm at. I understand where we stand now. But for a long time, it really haunted me, because I think innately everybody wants to be viewed in a certain way. They want to be in this embrace, and they want to have the approval of everyone they meet. But quite frankly, you are not going to be accepted by everyone that you come in contact with. And that person might even be your brother or sister, mom, dad, aunt, uncle, cousin. It doesn't matter. You're not always going to be in that embrace. That's something that I had to really reconcile. That in order for me to love even people that are supposed to be close to me, that are relatives, I may have to establish a perimeter that excludes them from being in my inner circle. Now, you may not get along with everybody, but family, they're supposed to be close to you, right? That's an expectation. But when you have resolved all the peripheral noise and work through those differences, in the end, you have to find happiness and peace. And that might involve loving individuals from afar. You see, because nothing is worth your peace. Nothing is worth the headache that comes around from trying to be loved and accepted by all. That's why I say take yourself out of the center of it all. Focus those efforts and attention on something with someone else. And quit worrying about what other people think about you. That's right. Quit worrying about what other people think about you. Listen, as long as you a contributing member to society, you'll hear me say this a lot. As long as you are an upright person, you pay your taxes, you have great character, you have great work ethics, you take care of your family, and you serve whomever God you choose, whatever God you believe in, and we ain't gonna talk about religion, but you're doing the right work. Because at the end of the day, you're not here to be accepted by all. Because not everybody's gonna love and accept you. You just have to get over yourself. Think big, think broad, and quit telling your dreams to everybody that comes along. Work towards your dreams and your passion. Yes, because you matter, okay? So stop listening to the white noise, the distractions out there. Focus on being focused, and you'll be all right. Let's talk. Thank you for joining. Talk to you again soon. Hey fam, show your love. If you love what we're doing here at Let's Talk, we want you to like, comment, or subscribe. We also want you to hit that notification button to be alerted for future videos. Until next time, let's talk.